Welcome to Polymer Clay 101. Today we're going to be talking about using cutters. So our premium polymer clay cutters are 3D printed and they have a super sharp edge. So when you're stamping out, you should have minimal clay around the edge, and that'll make your cleanup later way easier because you won't have to sand and sand and sand. And trust me, nobody wants to sand all day. So we'll just pop our clay cutter over to the side for now. We have our pre-conditioned clay. If you haven't watched the video on clay conditioning yet, you should go and do that now. When we put our clay down on our gloss tile, we want to make sure that it sticks to the tile. So we roll it up and we roll it back down until it has a nice adherence to the tile. This is known as burnishing. So you should be able to shake it about and it won't go anywhere. So we have our clay firmly burnished to the tile. So now we're going to take our polymer clay cutter and we're just going to firmly press it into the clay. Now you want to make sure that you're pressing down evenly so we have an even amount of pressure. We don't want to dip in harder on one side than the other because then you're not going to get a nice clean cut. You simply remove the cutter from the clay and peel your clay away and you should have a perfectly cut piece of clay. So this piece of clay that we had was rolled out to about 3 millimeters thick. So you can see here, nice clean edges. It's a really good depth for making an earring with, and we don't have much sanding to do later, which is exactly what you want. All right, onto a more intricate, smaller cutter. So this one, we want to do the same. We have our pre-conditioned clay. This time it's a little bit thinner. It's closer to the 2 millimeters depth mark. And again, we're just going to burnish our clay, slowly rolling back and forward with a light amount of pressure, just so that it sticks to that gloss tile. We take our cutter, and this time we're not going to press it all the way in. We're just going to gently press it in, and then rock it back and forth just to release, gently press it in again, rock it back and forth to release, and then firmly press that last little bit. So the reason we use this technique for intricate and smaller cutters is just like why you would have perforated edges on a piece of paper. It just makes it that little bit easier to get through because it's already got some pre-cuts in it. You're not having to push all the way through the clay in one go, and that makes it much easier for you to cut without getting anything stuck in your cutter. We hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to our channel, and as always, happy making.